What's the one food royals aren't allowed to eat? And who's the only royal who won't shake hands with the public? These are the strangest rules the royal family has to follow. Members of the royal family are expected to dress modestly and never too casually, and the garden parties are no exception. For men, the dress code is suits, and not just any suit. They must be navy or black and must include a tie, waistcoat, black shoes and socks, and a top hat. Royal women are encouraged to wear skirts and dresses that must be at least knee-length and paired with pantyhose. Tall heels are frowned upon, and removing a coat in public is considered unladylike. So, if a royal family member wears one to an engagement, she must keep it on the entire time.
It makes no sense, but if you want sense, I wouldn't necessarily deeply analyse royal protocol.
All royal women must also don a hat. Diana Mather, a tutor for the English Manor Etiquette Consultancy, told the BBC, "Up until the 1950s, ladies were very seldom seen without a hat, as it was not considered the thing for ladies to show their hair in public. But all that has changed, and hats are now reserved for more formal occasions." Women in the royal family are taught how to walk down the stairs in the most polite fashion, and at a garden party, they must make a graceful entry. What does a graceful entry on stairs look like? Well, they can't bow their heads and must keep their chins parallel to the ground, while ensuring that their toes are pointed toward the railing as they walk. Royal men are supposed to give their wives a helping hand as they make their way down a staircase. If there is a railing or banister, they can rest their hands on it, but when there isn't one, they're to keep them down at their sides. Yes, there are also rules for shaking hands. Grant Harold, royal expert and director of the Royal School of Etiquette, states, "A royal handshake should consist of 2 to 3 pumps, with your palms open and thumbs down."
So that's where you go 1, 2, 3 marks, and then your hand returns to the side.
This way, royals avoid touching the public too long or appearing to be giving preferential treatment to one person over another. Harold adds, "If you are a member of the public meeting a member of the royal family, you should never offer your hand to shake. Wait for them to initiate the handshake."
You're meeting a member of the royal family, you're not pumping up a bicycle tyre.
According to The Sun, Princess Anne doesn't shake hands with the public and will only shake hands with someone in an official capacity. During the 1970s, Queen Elizabeth II decided to ease up on the rules of most formal greetings, which is said to have become when handshakes became a more customary salutation and widely accepted in most capacities. Unsurprisingly, there is an endless supply of tea at the Queen's garden parties. Parade reports that at least 27,000 cups of tea are consumed at the lavish events, and it's a must that royals properly hold the cup while drinking their tea. Protocols dictate that all senior royals must hold the top of the tea handle using their thumb and index finger. Royal women must sip their tea from the same spot to avoid leaving lipstick around the entire teacup rim. Joe Bryant, an etiquette tutor for the English Manor, says royals must also avoid leaning forward while having tea. They are required to bring the cup to their mouths. And we know what you're thinking. And the answer is no.
You never have your pinky out. It's always tucked in.
While talking about the royals and tea etiquette with people, Beaumont etiquette founder Micah Meyer adds that the handle of the cup needs to face 3 o'clock at all times. While the royal family can shake hands and converse with garden party guests, they are not permitted to sign autographs. The long-standing rule remains in place due to the risk of their signature being forged. Royals also aren't supposed to take selfies, although a few royals have broken this rule occasionally. Greg Agnew, an attendee at the Queen's Buckingham Palace garden party in 2017, told Insider that attendees were asked not to take selfies. Agnew explained that the very modern rule was created so the public wouldn't be encouraged to turn their back on royals, especially the Queen. At every event where a lot of meeting and greeting takes place, the royal women are encouraged to carry one accessory, a clutch. It's a sneaky trick, really. See, while the public is allowed to shake hands with the royals themselves can only initiate it. As a result, royals sometimes carry clutches so they don't have to shake hands with every person they meet. According to Cosmopolitan, royal expert Micah Meyer notes that royal women should always hold their clutches in their left hands, to wave with their right hands and shake if necessary. Meyer also says that proper clutch etiquette dictates that one should never put their handbag on the floor or under their armpits. The menu at the royal garden parties consists of tea sandwiches, various cakes, and scones, as well as other sweet and savoury finger foods, as What's Cooking America tells us. However, there are some foods that guests will never find at these events. No alcohol, for example, is served at the Queen's garden parties. Further, attendees won't ever come across shellfish or any other seafood because royals are banned from eating it, especially when travelling, due to the risk of food poisoning. And according to The Sun, the Queen's former chef Darren McGrady disclosed, "We can never serve anything with garlic or too much onions." Why? Because the royals are vampires. Just kidding, it's the breath issue, obviously. When Queen Consort Camilla was asked what food she would not like to see passed around a royal reception, she said garlic, explaining that it's pretty much banned from dishes. The interviewer agreed, sharing that nobody would want to hold a conversation with someone after eating anything with garlic.